we are going to be finishing the college phase of MyCareer.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to this broadcast of college basketball on 2K Sports. The action doesn't get much better than two of the most dynamic teams in college basketball going at it on the hardwood. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my colleagues Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We'll see the UCLA Bruins taking on the Kansas Jayhawks.
Of course, Robert Palmer, we could both play Roblox together and we could both record it.
Guys, there's just nothing quite like a packed house for a college hoop game. You hear the student section rocking and the band playing. This is pure basketball.
Greg, there's a unique energy and vibrancy with college basketball that is unique. I mean, when you get two high-profile teams meeting up with future stars making a name for themselves, I think it just adds to the excitement.
So on the floor for UCLA, Cannon in at point guard. Campbell is out there with Looney. Then it's Fresh, and it's Roberts in at the 5 down low. Now here's Lee. From past the arc. And he gets the bucket. Lee's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And guys, so many great players from UCLA in the NBA over the years. Kareem, a former Bruin. Bill Walton also coming out of Westwood. And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention and just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about him, Greg. I mean, in a day and age where most guys are self-centered and it's all about me, it's refreshing for a player like Freak who doesn't invite that kind of noise. I mean, that's as impressive as his skill set.
Oubre can't get it to go. Wow, Greg, all those great players you mentioned with UCLA, a lot of Hall of Famers in that list, Clark.
Yeah, and they've continued that tradition with current NBA stars, Kevin Love and Russell Westbrook, probably the two highest profile former Bruins in the NBA today.
Fast break UCLA. Freak with the ball. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the way up. Roberts got his first 2 points of the night.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
The drive by Duncan. Makes it off the glass.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. The Bruins shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. A platoon swap here for Kansas. Then for the Bruins, Johnson, he's checked in for Looney. Morris comes in for Campbell. And Barton subbed in for Fresh. And so he hits both. And so here's Kansas. Williams kicks to Daniels. Good ball movement here by the Jayhawks. Back to Williams. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Williams. Johnson outside. Kicks to Barton. Pass to Morris.
Okay, Robert Palmer, I will. I'm just going to finish, like I said, the college section of MyCareer, and I'm going to play an NBA game, and then I'll probably go back to my GM. I thought I was going to do my team today, but nah, I don't think it's going to happen.
From the arc. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Morris. Some changes for Kansas. Bossie's checked in for Frazier. Hello and welcome back. This is college basketball on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg as we get set for the second half.
And guys, without a doubt, it's been a rough go so far here for Freak and his team. They just can't find anything to capitalize on consistently thus far.
And Greg, I'm anticipating plenty of adjustments from the coach. But I tell you what, when it comes down to what happens in the second half, it's about the players executing. A few quick baskets right out of the gate, and it's anybody's game.
They've got Duncan, and it's Terry in at the 4. And for the Bruins, Cannon. He's in at point guard. Looney out there with Campbell. Then it's Fresh, and it's Robertson at the center, locking down the middle.
One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. Pretty nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court.
We've got Oubre, and it's Gaines in at the 5 spot. And for the Bruins, Cannon is in at the point. Campbell is out there with Looney. Then it's Fresh, and it's Robertson at the 5, roaming the paint. The Jayhawks have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. Freak with it. He has 7. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And you can tell he's hungry because that's how you eat away at a lead right there. Make some highlight reel plays and shake that defense up.
Well, Greg, you're right. Not all 2 points are the same. Not when they come on a stuff like that one.
Well, I like the craftiness in this game. I mean, he can distribute or he can attack the basket, just like we saw right there. Hard to watch UCLA and not think of the Wizard of Westwood, John Wooden. Not just his impact on the school, but his place in the history of basketball. He helped put college basketball on the map in a big way.
Picked him clean. Inside. Here's Campbell. Cannot hit. And Kansas the other way now. The legendary John Wooden was the coach at UCLA from 1948 until 1975, and Greg, he built his program from obscurity into one of the most storied programs in the country.
Yeah, I mean, he was a fantastic coach, arguably the best of all time, and even a better person by all accounts. I mean, there's a reason why such great awards carry his namesake. And he coached a lot of the greats in terms of our game. And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from Harlem.
And Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. And with Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak, and he takes pride in playing for Harlem when he's on the court.
A platoon swap here for Kansas. Good on both. Here's Jenkins. There's the pick. Pass to Calderon. Free throw line jump shot. UCLA grabs the miss. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Now Freak.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
To the middle. Thomas, no good.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
They've got Boss, and it's Daniels in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Boss. Shot to end this cold run. Daniels, no good.
I tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take it down.
Jenkins dishes to Calderon. From deep. It's hauled in by Thomas.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might well tell the story in this one.
And that should tilt things their way. No doubt they've been winning on the backboard.
Calderon, that's good.
We need to be more physical on the offensive end. Let's crash the glass, but be smart. We need to limit their easy baskets, so get back on D.
And now a new group getting ready to come in for the Bruins. Roberts is checked in for Johnson. Looney comes in for Thomas. Campbell, he's checked in for Morris. And Porter subbed in for Fresh.
You know, sometimes you can see how a player can lead on the floor from the sidelines, and you see that with Freak. I mean, he's got the skills and athleticism as a point guard, in addition to the leadership, too.
And guys, people often underestimate just how important leadership is. You know, there's no stat for that, but guys like Chris Paul and Steph Curry have incredible skill, but their leadership on the floor is equally as important. Freak is a floor general in their mold. Loose D here, critical stretch. I mean, you're better off sending him to the free throw lines than to have him get that good a look.
Now here's Freak. He's tightly guarded. Ball's knocked. Back to Lee. And he gets it to go. And Kansas leads by 8. Time left here in the second half of the game. Here's Freak, guarded closely. The pass to Campbell. Out left to the wing. There's the pick. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Roberts. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
2 points here might be all the cushion they need.
You would think so. This game is theirs for the taking.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Lee outside. Feeds it to Gaines. And an intentional foul right there.
Watch it.
12 seconds left in the second half of basketball. And an intentional foul right there. Oubre passes to Lee, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
Shooting for the Jayhawks, Kelly Oubre, taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. 6 seconds left to play in the second half. Here's Cannon. Misses. And so the Jayhawks take the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
Well, you know, it makes a big difference. I mean, you never felt like they had any doubt that they'd come out on top.
Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of college basketball here on 2K Sports.
Alright. Continues to struggle. Crap, I went down. Uh-oh. Whatever. Game 3 out of 4.
Thanks for joining us, and hello, college basketball fans. We've got a great night ahead and a couple outstanding teams going at it. We're going to have the pleasure to watch. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. It's the Georgetown Hoyas facing the UCLA Bruins.
And guys, there's just nothing quite like a packed house for a college hoop game. You hear the student section rocking and the band playing. This is pure basketball.
Greg, there's a unique energy and vibrancy.
Did you see that crossover?
Unique. I mean,
Did you see that crossover? That was some mean moves. Then I blew it. Can. Oh, I caught him leaning. Through the legs, caught him leaning.
when you get two high-profile teams meeting up with future stars making a name for themselves, I think it just adds to the excitement.
A look at the Hoyas starting group. Price is out there with Warren. Then it's Trice. Then there's Hudson. And it's Randolph in at the 2 spot. And that one misses.
You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school, and has carried that same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his games. He truly embodies what it means to be a student athlete.
Now here's Price. Tries, dishes to Hudson. Shoots from 12. Can't hit. Well, UCLA and all those incredible national titles in men's basketball, Clark, they were the program in the 60s and 70s.
Yep, completely dominated the landscape of college ball during that time. From 64 to 75, they won 10 titles in 12 seasons.
That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Now here's Freak, guarded by Price. Freak kicks to Roberts. Some nice ball movement by the Bruins. Now here's Freak, guarded by Price. And that one's good. Freak. Now the Hoyas with it. Outside Randolph. He feeds it to Warren. 11 feet away. Rebound by Cannon. And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. And it's a completely new group here for the Hoyas. Now here's Harkless. He's guarded closely. Off the pick. Johnson with the block. They recover it. Joseph, that's good. Freak with it. To the left wing. Barton passes to Johnson. Now here's Freak, defended by Harkless. 4 on the shot clock. That's good from Thomas on the assist by Freak. Thomas got his first points of the night. Now here's Harkless. He's guarded by Cannon. Here's Joseph. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, you can't give him that kind of a position in the post.
Oh, without question. I mean, when he gets it in that tight and that close, that's easy. Real easy.
Now, Freak. Missed inside. And now the Hoyas on the break. Here's Wilson. Misses from short range.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to.
There's 1:17 left here in the first half of basketball. Taking a look at the Hoyas. Nelson is out there with Hodges. And it's Felix in at the 3 slot. Here's Harkless. A shot by Randolph. Nobody around. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. The Bruins leading by 6. Here's Cannon. Rejected by Randolph. Randolph missing again. Now here's Freak, defended by Harkless. Morris kicks to Freak, puts up a 3, and another miss by UCLA. Georgetown trails by 6. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
And it's the Bruins with the ball. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. No good from outside. Felix dishes to Harkless. Feeds to Nelson. It's deflected. Fresh. And the first half is now in the books. The Bruins on top, leading by 6. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the second half of college hoops underway. And we welcome you back to college basketball here on 2K Sports as we get ready to get going for the second half of play.
And guys, I think we may see some strategies being adjusted here as we get into the second half. Still plenty of time to cut into this lead.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, Freak has done a good job of getting his team in this position, and they got themselves a bit of breathing room in the first half, and all they have to do the rest of the way is manage the lead.
Cannon in at point guard. Campbell is out there with Looney. Then it's Fresh, and it's Roberts in at the 5. Taking a look at the Hoyas, they've got Price. Hudson is out there with Warren, and it's Trice, and it's Randolph in at the shooting guard position. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. Free throw drops for Randolph. The Bruins making a switch here. Barton's checked in. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Well, I tell you what, guys, so many great centers have come through Georgetown. For a while, they were the destination for great centers going into college. You can point to any of their teams and find an NBA center on the roster.
And stolen by Trice. Warren with the ball. He's against Campbell. And the shot by Warren, no good. The Bruins leading by 5. Campbell, the pass to Roberts. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Georgetown Hoyas have had so many great centers. Greg Monroe, Roy Hibbert, some of the more great recent guys.
Yeah, but don't forget about the one who kind of set that trend in motion. Patrick Ewing was just a dominant force. And then you had Dikembe Mutombo, Alonzo Mourning. And it's amazing. All of these guys we just named were picked in the top 7 of the NBA draft.
Now here's Freak. Tight defense on him. Out to the wing, and Roberts kicks to Barton. Clock at 6. Freak dishes to Roberts. Here's Looney. Good D by Price. Georgetown trails by 3. Outside Randolph. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward.
Now here's Trice. Cannon. He's in a point guard. Looney out there with Campbell. Then it's Fresh, and it's Roberts in at the 5. Trice's shot is good.
That's a brain freeze right there from the entire defense. Now is not the time to lose your focus.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely to the right side. And here's Price. Here's Trice. To the paint. Here's Hudson. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And now a 3-point Hoyas lead.
Nothing too fancy, just simple execution. That's getting the job done, and they need to make every possession count.
Completely agree with that, Clark. They need stops and really can't afford any wasted possessions. Those inside shots are nice, high percentage looks.
Free throw good. Freak.
You look at the game so far for Freak. 9 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
Warren's gone 1 for 5 from the field, 20%. Looney with the bucket.
That's what this team needs right now. Solid scoring chance.
Here's Trice. That's good, and it's Price with the assist. Trice has got the game tied up here for the Hoyas.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Freak with it. Down low. Here's Roberts. It's deflected, and they're able to recover. And now the Hoyas on the break. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And that one misses. He's able to hit the second one, and that gives them the lead.
Yeah, that's a big miss right there. Now only a 1-point lead.
Got a piece of it. Passes it to Looney. Some nice ball movement by the Bruins. Now here's Freak. He's tightly guarded. And the 3 off target.
And he made sure not to just draw the foul. That was good defense out on the perimeter.
Very good. He's a thinking man's defender. Knows how to bother even the best shooter without being overly aggressive.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Pass to Looney. Kicks to Freak. To the wing on the left. Price with the steal. And I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
You know, I think that's probably a smart move.
I think so, too. That drops.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders. Well, it's urgent time right now. This is when they got to come up big.
Yeah, you got to get points here. I mean, there's no way you can get around it. You've got to be able to get baskets here in a short period of time.
23 seconds left to play here in the second half. And they go to the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
2 shots.
And no good on the 1-and-1. Here's UCLA. Here's Fresh. It's good. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That was massive.
You know it. He's stepping right into the spotlight there.
And they go to the intentional foul. And no good on the 1-and-1.
The perfect chance, an opportunity to wrap it up, and he couldn't take advantage. We'll see if he lives to regret it.
Ooh, offline. And he commits the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
All right, let's go. Come on now.
A three-pointer would be huge right now.
Oh, a chance to tie it up with the game on the line. This is what we live for. I want to see what happens right here.
So the Hoyas win it. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew thanking you for tuning in.
Well, I don't understand why we didn't start on the second half of the court, but we're in the national championship game. Same level. Oh, I'm gonna for draft. You already know I don't want to out there.
Welcome, everyone. It's the night we've all been waiting for. The college tournament finale is upon us. And for two teams, this marks the end of an incredible journey. And the energy is contagious here in the building. Kevin Harlan here along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We'll see the Wisconsin Badgers facing the UCLA Bruins.
Kevin, this is the night where we are going to see some intense basketball. High energy. Lay it all out on the line for college hoops. Everything these young players have worked towards their entire life comes down to this exact moment.
And you can bet, Clark, that each and every player here tonight feels the importance of this game like no other in their lives, really. A big key in coming through in a big game like this is how well you can compose yourself. How do you handle the pressure of the big stage? We'll find out soon enough which of these teams has the ability to harness all of that raw energy and focus on getting the job done.
Let's check out Wisconsin's starting lineup. We've got Kaminsky. Hill is out there with Hawkins. Then it's Decker, and it's Evans in at the 4 spot.
And not many people know this, but the Badgers do have one college title in their trophy case. Won the tournament back in 1941. A different time back then, but a title nevertheless.
Decker gets the bucket. And it's the Bruins with the ball.
And with any championship game, you know that every player is going to have their heart racing for the first few minutes. That's just natural. That's adrenaline. They'll need to remain calm, though, and let the game come to them and kind of ease into it.
And one guy, guys, I'll keep an eye on in this one is Freak. He is the consummate leader for his team. He can come out strong and play his game while keeping his intensity level up. It'll be just what they need to claim the title.
Here's Hawkins. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Hawkins has got his first basket of the night.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending it.
And it's the Bruins with the ball, trailing by 2. Here's Cannon. Chance there to take the lead, missing. On defense, the Bruins. Dishes to Hill. Here's Fisher. The three-pointer, no good.
And as we see Freak and his team go for the title here, he is trying to repeat what he did just a year ago. He was able to lead his high school to the PSAL championship.
Well, Greg, he was a 4-time All-American selection in high school, and a unanimous one at that. He's won state titles before, but this is a different animal than high school.
Outside Hill. Wade sets the pick for Hill, and it's denied. Now Morris. The dish to Freak. Johnson right side. And Gibson sends it.
Did you see that block? I stuffed him so hard. Oh my gosh.
And Wisconsin looking at who they've got. They've got Fisher. He's out there with Hill. And it's Gibson in at the power forward. Now here's Wade. Hill has the open look. The basket good off the assist from Wade. Hill's got the lead up to 2 now for the Badgers.
And immediately looking for the open man when the double team comes to him.
And some changes here for the Bruins. Roberts is checked in for Thomas. Campbell comes in for Morris. And Barton subbed in for Free.
You know, one of the big questions on everybody's mind in this game is whether or not Freak will stay on for another year or go pro. I mean, usually a player with his upside would be a lock to be a one and done, but he's giving serious thought to staying.
And Freak is a guy who clearly values the scholastic aspect of collegiate sports, so it makes sense for him to think about staying beyond this season. Still, with Freak's draft stock rising, this could be his final game as a collegiate player.
Here's Hawkins. Offensive rebound. Decker gets the bucket. Decker's got his second bucket.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
Now here's Freak. He's got 9. Pass to Johnson from about 16. Rejected by Walker. Hawkins with it. Out defended by Freak. Kaminsky, the pass to Decker. They set the pick. Walker is screen on Johnson. And Hill has it in the corner. From beyond the arc. Again missing Hill.
And what a journey it has been, really, for this whole team to make it to the college championship, especially for Freak. A few bumps in the road for him, but what a story.
Greg, you get the feeling that it's only the beginning. I mean, the way he plays and the accolades he has, I mean, you can see him having a long and productive career at the pro level.
Now here's Freak. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's tipped, and that's out of bounds. UCLA will retain possession. And the Bruins going here with a whole new group out there. And Wisconsin going with almost... And the big game is just about ready to get going for our second half of play. What a championship atmosphere we've got here tonight. We are just one half of basketball away from seeing college basketball history being made.
And in a championship game like this one, guys, you would have expected a close battle. I don't think either side is going to be able to run away and hide in this one.
And, Greg, tight games like this are where legends are born. I mean, if a player like Freak can come up huge in this final half of play, he'll anchor himself in school history as one of the greats to ever play the game.
So on the floor for UCLA, Cannon in at point guard. Looney out there with Campbell. Then it's Fresh, and it's Roberts in at the 5. Now here's Decker. Outside Hill. Pass to Hawkins. The three-pointer off the mark. UCLA trails by 3.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
The Bruins making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Here's Fresh. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. The screen from Campbell. Johnson right side. Kicks it to Freak. Back to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. For the tie. And it's Freak missing.
Not good shot selection. Long range and a defender all up in your jersey.
And, you know, that's just the kind of defensive work he's known for. I mean, he can take that shot away from you and does it more times than not.
Decker's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. Now here's Freak. He's covered by Hawkins. Lets it go from the wing. And it's Freak missing.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
Now here's Evans. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Badgers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. The Badgers making a switch here. And both free throws good for Evans. And it's the Bruins with the ball.
This game's still very much up in the air. I mean, this is where you start to separate the men from the boys and where heroes are born.
And one team looking to ice the win, the other hoping to force OT. I think right now you lean on your stars and get the ball to Freak every chance you get to try and come away here with the title.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Quarters checked in for UCLA. And it's the Bruins with the ball. A 2-point game. And Wisconsin looking at who they've got. They've got Peyton. Kaminsky out there with Decker. And it's Conley in at the point. Roberts passes to Fresh. To tie it up. And the layup is up and in. Fresh has got it all tied up now for the Bruins.
And finally, they fought themselves back to even the score. We've got a new ball game here now.
And really all the momentum is theirs, making such a strong comeback. So I think you've got to really feel good about their chances the rest of the way.
Now here's Peyton. 1:49 left here in the second half. 5 on the clock. Decker with it. He's against Campbell. And again, it's the Badgers missing. And it's the Bruins with the ball. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Passes to Looney to the left side wing. Here's Freak. We've got 1:18 left here in the second half. Campbell kicks to Freak. Some nice ball movement by the Bruins. No good from Campbell. Decker with it. He's against Campbell. Freak with it. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
Yeah, really turned it from a simple, straightforward look into a very difficult shot. Excellent, really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that.
Campbell. And another miss by UCLA. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Decker kicks to Conley. He feeds it to Evans. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
You had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
I agree. I mean, you would have been better off using it on the floor and not on the shot. But the foul had to come either way, so it is what it is.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 2-point ball game.
That is delivering in the clutch. Just one more stop is all they need.
Freak dishes to Roberts. Feeds it to Freak to take the lead. Can't get the three to fall.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that one.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
Spread the floor and let's get to the rim. Attack immediately. We're going to extend this game by fouling, so we got plenty of time, fellas. No need to rush.
Six seconds left in the second half of basketball, and now we've got the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a three-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
So it's Wisconsin picking up the win. And what an incredible feeling it is for a team.
Hello?
Hey, Ma, it's me.
Hey, Frequency.
I got you on speakerphone.
Okay, your sister there?
Hey, Mama, I'm right here.
Hey, baby, how you doing?
I'm fine.
Yvette's here too, Mama.
Man.
Mama, how you doing? I'm fine.
Does she have to be here?
Man.
This is Pagnati, the agent I was telling you about. He's in the room too.
How you doing, ma'am?
I'm good. Nice to meet you.
What a pleasure to finally meet the queen.
The loss of the national championship game.
That's sweet. Hang on, Frequency. Here comes your father.
All right.
Hey, sorry I'm late.
They call him Frequency. What's his real name?
So let's get to it.
Yeah, let's
Roll.
we all know
Rollin.
this meeting is strictly confidential, 100% off the
That's
record.
why Vic isn't there.
We weren't even here. Capiche? Capiche means understand in Italian. Capiche?
Capiche.
Freak insisted that I have his entire family here. And I think it's great that he has a good support system around him. I've been doing this a very long time. I work with some of the best. Now let me rephrase that. I work with the best. And the best always seem to have a great support system around them. A family, if you will. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So let's cut to the chase. Leaving college early now and entering this year's NBA draft is the right move right now. And when you sign with me,
I'm gonna do it.
Dom Pagnati as your agent, I will make sure you are well taken care of. I will make sure you are protected. With this freaking environment, I love it, freaking environment. This freaking environment thing you do when you get hot, freak, we're gonna make you more money off the court than you will on.
We already have endorsements and things like that in mind, so.
Cece, I said we because we're gonna do this together. We're a team. We're Team Freak. But Freak, you need to be in the league first, right? That's why
Oh, trust me, I want to be in the league.
But like I told you before, I already promised my parents 4 years of college. That's the plan, man.
No, I didn't.
Plans change, Freak.
Listen, in life and in basketball, you need to adapt and change to the situation at hand. Now, even if you have the greatest coach and they draw up the greatest play and all the X's and O's make perfect sense on paper, you still
X's and O's are football.
shows you and then make your move. This is the right move. This is the right move now.
Just saying.
College is a great plan for basically anybody, but you're not just anybody. You are the greatest collegiate talent I have ever seen shoot, dribble, pass, and defend a basketball my entire time on this great planet Earth. Now, Miss Martha, Mr. Pete, I have seen so many of the greats jump right from high school to the pros.
LeBron,
At least
Kobe.
college. You know what that is. You've been there. You've done that. I am offering you now a chance.
Not Jordan.
A lifetime. Do you know how many people would love to be in those Jordans right now?
Jordan didn't do that.
You remember how you came down on your ankle in that game earlier this year?
Oh, yeah, but that was nothing.
Right, we know it was nothing, but next time it could be something.
I saw that. Good game, but bam! Just like that, and you could be flipping burgers. Maybe not flipping burgers. Maybe you're the manager or assistant manager at some burger joint. Maybe I do a favor and make a call, and you're a delivery boy at Sal's Famous Pizzeria. But the bottom line is, you will be a long, long, long ways away from signing multi-million-dollar contracts
With me, Dom Pagnotti.
About the money, right?
When was it not all about the money? Money isn't everything. No, it isn't, sir, and no disrespect was meant. But freak, money is freedom. Freedom of choice. Money is the difference between renting and owning, between being the waiter and being waited on. It's the difference between being the chauffeur or being chauffeured. And you want to be a chauffeur? This here is a contract. This makes me your sign the dotted line, and I will take you and your family to the promised land.
Like I said, Mr. Pagnotti, it's not all about the money.
Pete, let the man finish.
He made his point. He's finished. Aren't you finished?
I said my piece, but I know I'm right. You guys should talk.
Pete, what if Frequency does get hurt? Shouldn't he take this opportunity now?
What if the boy goes pro, gets hurt, and then doesn't have a college degree? Look how hard we work for him to get to where he is.
But college isn't for everybody, Pete. You didn't go.
That's why we work so hard for him.
Just saying. I mean, if he's ready to do this now as opposed to later, Pete, anything can happen.
You're right. Anything could happen. This is his future. This
You're
is
not
his life.
listening to me, Pete.
Not just a game.
All right, Mom, Pops. Sorry. Look, truth be told, I don't even know what I want to do right now.
I understand that.
Yeah, but I was talking to my boy Vic the other day.
Why?
And he was making a lot of sense. He thinks I should leave early, too.
You know what? I've kept quiet this whole time, and I also think that Freak should join the league. I think it's a great business decision, and I think that Mr. Pagnotti...
Dude, Yvette's ugly.
Right.
Thank you, Yvette.
You're welcome.
Now, Freak, I know for a fact that people have been talking about the company cheap, and you need to be careful.
Everyone but his dad wants to.
What are you trying to say?
You know, your association with that guy Victor off the court, it could compromise your selection in a draft. As a matter of fact, I know it will. Do you realize the difference in dollars between being drafted first overall and 21st? You're talking tens of millions of dollars. You don't get it, dude. Cece, our first sneaker deal alone, you're talking a difference of a $50 to $100 million difference just by that. Number one, that's what we need. If I were not 1,000% convinced in my mind and in my heart that we could get you drafted first overall, I wouldn't be like this. This is the play. This is the move. You gotta listen to me.
I absolutely hear you, but who are they to tell me who I can't hang with my brother?
No, Freak, you need to listen to him. I've been telling you the same exact thing.
Mr. Dom, Frequency and Victor grew up together. They're best friends. We took the boy in and practically adopted him.
Martha, I told you that boy ain't nothing but trouble.
He's family.
Okay, but that's my boy, and he agrees with y'all.
It's not about agreeing with Vic. We're trying to prepare you for your future.
You know what? But it is his future.
This is none of your business.
Excuse
Don't
me?
even
Wait,
know
Freak,
why.
you still have a decision to make. Sign with me,
it's
yes
none of
or
your
no.
business.
It's
None of
your
your
fault.
business.
Can I just interrupt for 1 second? Everybody just settle down, please.
Sir.
Now, I appreciate you all taking the time in this heated discussion, but the truth of the matter is, there's only one person in the room that can make this decision. Now, son, you know how I feel.
Right.
Education is the most important thing in life, but this is your choice. It's not your mother's or your sister's or mine. It's not your girlfriend. It's not Mr. Pagnotti's. And it definitely ain't Victor's. This is your decision, son. So you tell us what you want to do.
I need 30 seconds, Freak. Okay. I have 4 beautiful children, and I want each of them to go to college and graduate. But if you walked up to any one of those 4 children right now and said, I will give you a contract that's worth $100, $200, $300 million, I would say, bypass college. You can always
You can't always go back.
I want you to graduate. I want you to get your doctorate. I want to call you Dr. Freak.
Dr.
But you
Freak.
understand this. Now, you can go all over this beautiful country that we live in and go into any of the major universities. You will find people that are 30, 40, 50, 60, 80 years old.
Years old.
Find them graduating.
And you'll find them graduating.
To be 500
You'll be
years
500
old, you will
years
never
old.
see ever somebody 40, 50, 60 years old being
True.
drafted from college into the NBA. We need to strike while the iron is hot. This is your life. We will get you drafted first overall. You will be up there with all the big names. I'm not talking first rounder. I'm talking first overall. Listen to me. This is what
Mr.
I do. I am the
Pagnotti,
best at what I
you
do.
have had
Nobody
your
is
30
better.
seconds plus.
Miss Martha, I am sorry. You just
Mr.
need to
Pagnotti,
understand.
would you please let my wife speak?
I apologize.
Frequency. Baby, what do you want to do?
Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna have Cece go through this contract, front to back.
CC goes
Think
with this
about it,
contract.
sleep on it, pray on it, and I will call you in the morning.
Call you in the
All right.
morning.
Listen, Mr. P.
No,
Mr.
tell him
Martha,
yes
I really
right
do
now.
the other contract, and I look
Tell
forward
him
to seeing
yes.
both in
You know, if this were real life, then I'd be like,
This
okay.
meeting never
Just
took place.
don't
We weren't
even think
here.
about it. Take time to think.
Okay.
All right, Mom.
I'm thinking.
I'm gonna call you guys
Thinking
later. I love you.
Love
I
you,
wanna
son.
You too, son.
at BC,
Good evening and welcome to the NBA Draft.
June 25th, draft day. How'd I know? Adam Silver. Oh boy.
With the first pick,
Why are the Nets
NBA
29th
draft,
overall?
the Minnesota Timberwolves select
Carl Anthony Towns.
University of Kentucky.
Nice. Skip. Can't skip it. Alright, I'm gonna shut this off and come back when I get drafted.
With the second pick in the NBA draft, the Los Angeles Lakers select D'Angelo Russell from The Ohio State University. With the third pick in the NBA draft, the Philadelphia 76ers select Jahlil Okafor from Duke University. With the fourth pick in the NBA draft, the New York Knicks select Kristaps Porzingis from Latvia. With the fifth pick in the NBA draft, the Orlando Magic select Mario Hezonja from Dubrovnik, Croatia. With the sixth pick in the NBA draft, the Sacramento Kings select Willie Cauley-Stein from the University of Kentucky. With the seventh pick in the NBA draft, the Denver Nuggets select Emmanuel Mudiay from Dallas, Texas. With the eighth pick in the NBA draft, the Detroit Pistons select Stanley Johnson from the University of Arizona. With the ninth pick in the NBA draft, the Charlotte Hornets select Frank Kaminsky from the University of Wisconsin. With the 10th pick in the NBA draft, the Miami Heat select Justice Winslow from Duke University. With the 11th pick in the NBA draft, the Indiana Pacers select Miles Turner from the University of Texas. With the 12th pick in the NBA draft, the Utah Jazz select Trey Lyles from the University of Kentucky. With the 13th pick in the NBA draft, the Phoenix Suns select Devin Booker from the University of Kentucky. With the 14th pick in the NBA draft, the Oklahoma City Thunder select Cameron Payne from Murray State University. With the 15th pick in the NBA draft, the Atlanta Hawks select Kelly Oubre from the University of Kansas. With the 16th pick in the NBA draft, the Boston Celtics select Terry Rozier from University of Louisville. With the 17th pick in the NBA draft, the Milwaukee Bucks select Rashad Vaughn from UNLV. With the 18th pick in the NBA draft, the Houston Rockets select Sam Decker from the University of Wisconsin. With the 19th pick in the NBA draft, the Washington Wizards select Jaren Grant from the University of Notre Dame. With the 20th pick in the NBA draft, the Toronto Raptors select Delon Wright from the with the 21st pick in the NBA draft, the Dallas Mavericks select Roland Cannon from UCLA.
The Dallas Mavericks, eh? The Mavs. Yeah, we don't have to see the rest. Oh, is that round 2? Got some VC.
We met working at the post office together. Mark was the clerk and I was a carrier. And I asked her out to lunch one time and take her for a bagel around the corner from where we worked.
A bagel?
A bagel, yeah.
With cream cheese?
Cream cheese.
Split down the middle?
Split down the middle. Love at first sight.
Yeah?
I believe that. It was true. It happened to me.
Let's do this, young man.
Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Frequency Vibration. Welcome aboard, young man.
No one would call them frequency vibrations at the press conference.
Wow. This is bananas.
Take your time, baby.
Thanks, Ma. Okay, so I first want to thank everyone.
Dude, his teeth. His face looks like an idiot. I tried face scanning and it didn't work.
I like to thank my lady Yvette. My dude Vig.
Oh no.
He's like my brother. Oh, God.
Dude,
Also,
the owner's like,
my sister, Cece, who was also my manager.
shut up. Cece is my manager?
I love you more. And my agent, Mr. Don Pagnotti himself.
You're the man, baby.
Dom Pagnotti.
I guess I will take some questions now.
Some questions.
How did you get the nickname Freak?
A lot of people don't know this, but Freak is short for my very first nickname,
Frequency vibrations.
Yeah, true story. I like to introduce our mother so she could tell it.
Go ahead.
You know, Mama.
Tell her, Mama.
You know, Mama.
Go get her, Mom.
Thank you, everyone. Frequency and CC are
Fraternal.
and so when I was pregnant, one of them kept kicking and jumping around all the time. So my husband Pete put headphones on my belly and played
Reggae.
Hence the name Frequency Vibration.
We shortened it to Freak.
How did you know who was kicking?
A mother knows. A mother always knows.
Are you ready for a photo op?
A mother knows.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the next NBA superstar.
Please welcome the next NBA superstar, Frequency Vibrations.
Thank you all for coming. We will be available for one-on-ones in the back. Good job. Well done.
Congratulations, sir.
Well done, Dom. We're gonna play a game and then we're gonna end it. We're gonna end the stream. Actually, no. We're gonna play one game, see how much VC we get, and then we're gonna play another game. But it's gonna be a test game. We're not actually gonna play the game. I'll show you what I mean. Thanks, Robert. You're my buddy, too. I appreciate it. You're my most loyal viewer. Ooh. NBA game 1 of 8 for this season. Oh, jeez. Alright, well. Alright, here we go. Let's see how much VC we get from this game.
All right. You all know why we're here and what we came to do this year. This is only the beginning of a very long season, but Game 1 means just as much as Game 82. Now, we have some new faces here that I really expect to make an impact for us this season. We've already seen flashes of what they can do for us, but I expect all of you to go out there and execute just like we did in camp. Ain't no more excuses. It's time to get serious. If we play our brand of basketball, there's no telling where this team can go. So get out there, get warm, and let's go win this game.
My first NBA game. Can't believe it's finally here. You work your entire life for something, and then when it's right in front of you, it's almost hard to believe. But I'm ready. And now it's time for me to show everybody I belong and do my best to represent Harlem.
Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style.
Nice clean game, huh?
Kevin Harlan here, along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And this match of a lifelong dream, a special individual taking to the hardwood as we'll get to watch the first official NBA appearance from Cannon.
You know, he's a great young player and even a better young man. So personally, I couldn't be happier for him. I know he's thinking about the game, but I hope he's able to take a moment to just enjoy this accomplishment.
Well said, and I hope so too. I mean, as a player, you want to stay even-keeled, but it's almost impossible. I mean, there's just so much that you've gone through to reach this point. It has to be emotional.
They've got Warren. That's a good one out there at Bledsoe. And it's Chandler, and it's Lure in at the 4 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And the thing about Eric Bledsoe, he's an absolutely terrific athlete. Insane athletic ability, his speed with the ball, especially Greg in the open court. Remarkable.
Yeah, and when he gets a full head of steam, look out. He goes beast mode, if you will, on the basketball floor. He really, truly is like a running back in the open field.
Clock at 2 for 3. Williams.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter.
Warren, good. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Yeah, another thing they've done well, guys, is getting in the passing lanes. They've been active with their hands, feet have been in good position, and they've come up with a lot of steals. That's making a difference here, too.
The Suns leading. Dishes it to Bledsoe. Chandler with the ball. Picked up by Nowitzki.
You know, there was a time when some thought Tyson Chandler would be a draft bust, but You know, it took some time before he found his niche and has been one of the best bigs in the NBA for the span of his career. You know, that shows you also when you draft guys out of high school, they're going to need a couple more years to really define who they are as players.
Mavericks making a switch here. Felton's checked in. Good on the second free throw. Chandler was a bit of a late bloomer, but you can't argue with his presence on the floor now.
Well, he won a title and embodies what you need to do in order to win titles. I mean, Chandler makes all the difference on defense, and that's why teams will just still want him even late in his career.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The Mavericks shooting their first free throws here tonight. Free throw good, Freak. And there you have it, folks. The very first NBA bucket from Cannon.
And a scrappy one, but he'll take it. It doesn't matter how you get those first points in the NBA. It just matters that you get them.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, there will be plenty of chances to create spectacular highlights in the years to come for this young man. But right now, he just wants those first points.
And here we see the debut of Freak, the kid from Harlem. His first time on an NBA floor. And Clark, it's a moment that he's worked very hard to achieve, and his family has got to be proud.
Extremely so, Kevin. It's been a long journey for him, but every level along the way, he's found success. High school phenom, playing for a college championship. I wouldn't bet against this kid on anything when it comes to basketball.
Well, with Freak, Clark, there was a question whether he would stay another year in college. Really was a tough decision for him, but he ended up coming out after his freshman year.
And, Kevin, it's really hard to blame a guy like Freak for doing that. I mean, he's clearly NBA ready. And he's putting a lot at risk for every year he stays in school when he could be on the NBA clock.
Bledsoe kicks to Goodwin. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. Mavericks last season, Clark, were very tough down the stretch in games. Had a lot of players that shined all the time during crunch time.
Well, when you've got guys like Dirk and Monte that can create their own shot, it gives you a chance to win close games. It's a big reason they were 6-0 in overtime games, in my opinion.
That one misses.
And the Mavs won close ones, as you said, but they knew how to close games out in general. 36-2 last year when winning going into the fourth quarter.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely. Clock at 4, and the foul on Eric Bledsoe.
Boy, that's his second foul, and he does not want to pick up number 3 here. That'll mess your game up for sure.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. They trail by 3. 6 on the shot clock. Freak kicks to Felton. Puts it up from 12, and that one's good.
Well, I tell you, that's what veteran teams do. I mean, they close out games. They know how to finish. The Mavs have the leadership and presence to not let any lead slip away by being inattentive to details.
Bledsoe kicks to Lewis. They set the pick. Here's Goodwin. Phoenix no good that time either.
And that was a difficult shot from mid-range simply because the defense was engaged.
Yeah, and I think the quickness of the closeout really threw him off.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Absolutely. They make the steal, pay dividends instantly on the fast break.
Right side, Felton. He feeds it to Freak. Nowitzki left side. Chandler with the steal. And now running up the court, Bledsoe pushing it up. And the dunk by Chandler.
How about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Phoenix making some changes. Markieff Morris comes in for John Lewis. And it's P.J. Tucker in for Warren. JaVale McGee's checked in for the Mavericks. Freak with it. And the pass to Nowitzki. 13 feet away. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
You know, the turnaround jumper, guys, is one of those shots that always just looks so good. I mean, it's got that nice, smooth, singular motion. Sweet.
That's a good one. Puts it up from 12. The shot will not go. Felton with some nice D.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
McGee a screen to the wing right side. And Felton with the basket on the assist by Matthews. Felton's got the game tied up here for Dallas. Bledsoe kicks it to Tucker. Matthews with the steal. Fast break Dallas. Matthews leading the charge. That gives them the lead. That's 7 points for Raymond Felton. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Dallas.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, how about how well they defended the rim? Not just blocking shots, but also altering them here in this first half.
Now here's Freak, guarded by Bledsoe. Cannon passes to Nowitzki. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And Dirk Nowitzki last season, I felt like the first time we saw real signs of wear and tear from all the years of him playing. His field goal percentage, points per game, rebounds, all off his career averages. And that said, though, he's still a crafty, dangerous guy to have to go up against.
Phoenix making some changes. Lenz checked in for Chandler. Booker. And that does it for the first half of play. The Mavericks on top as they dominate the last minutes of the quarter on an 8-0 run. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for...
And now,
Alright. Doing better than I expected so far. Hopefully we keep this up.
Okay, that was some strong work in the first half. Let's talk about what we got to do to keep this crowd out of the game. We got a spectacular boost from the guys coming off the bench, and that's huge because it should leave us with nothing but fresh legs as we get deep into this game. I'll give you a compliment, though. The ball movement's been excellent. Love how many buckets we're getting off assists. The pace of the game, just to bring that up real quick, isn't a huge concern because I think we're suited to play at any speed, but somewhere in the middle of the tempo spectrum would probably be ideal. That's all, and that should be enough. We're in a good spot. There's a W waiting for us out there, so let's go out there and get it.
and now,
We're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third.
Nowitzki has been playing really well. He has 18 points.
With a change here, too. Freaks checked in for Wesley Matthews.
Who was sentenced to 23 years in prison for child neglect as she allegedly heard the commode.
Sorry, my controller died. This one's gonna die too pretty soon, but then I'll just get the other one because it's charging right now.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Parsons and Dirk are in at the forward spots. Freak is out there with Darren Williams, and it's Pachulia in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Suns trail by 15. Here is Knight. He has 6. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Knight's got 8 points.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
All right.
What a year for the Suns in terms of transactions. Started the season with Dragic and Thomas on the roster and moved them both, Clark, at the deadline.
And, you know, most folks saw the Dragic trade coming after his disagreements with the team. The Thomas trade was a bit of a surprise, though.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And here's Freak. Feeds to Pachulia.
Stick it too much.
Nowitzki right side.
White bread, a portion of grape.
Alright, so it looks like I have to play like this for a little bit.
Six on the shot clock. Williams lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Williams has got 8 points here in this quarter.
And as you said, the Suns made a flurry of deals at the deadline. You knew they would move one guard, but ended up moving 2. Brought back 1 as well.
It's good, and he drew contact on the shot. So interchange for the Suns. Eric Bledsoe is checked in for Brandon Knight. And then for Dallas, Anderson, he's checked in for Chandler Parsons. Felton comes in for Darren Williams. And Freak subbed in for J.J. Barea. John Lure's out there with Chandler. Then there's Warren. Then there's Bledsoe. And it's Goodwin in at the shooting guard. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
When the Suns made all those trades, you kind of figured there would be some adjustment, and they did fall off a bit. Still, they felt what they had wasn't quite good enough going forward, so they got a jump on rebuilding last year.
Bledsoe outside. Right wing. And Lure kicks to Bledsoe. With the teardrop, and it's blocked. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Freak dishes to Anderson. No good with the triple. Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas. Boy, that was a pretty feed from Raymond Felton.
The Suns have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Pass to Lure. Chandler a screen, and Lure kicks to Bledsoe. He used that pick to perfection. Bledsoe's got 4 points in the quarter.
I tell you what, fellas, we're seeing some really good ball movement out there.
Definitely. 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
Mavericks leading by 21. Now Felton. Anderson outside. He tries for 3. Anderson can't get that one to fall. Suns have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Now here's Bledsoe. Goodwin with it. Just 5 to shoot. The Suns need to get a shot off. Lure can't hit. Dallas has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Freak with it, now guarded by Bledsoe. Right side, Felton.
You know, guys, coaching in the NBA is not for the faint of heart. Very little job security. I mean, in essence, you get hired to be fired. Let's face it, it's hard to make a bunch of millionaires do what you tell them to when they might be around longer than you will.
The feed to Lure. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Now, here's Goodwin. He's covered closely. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Mavericks leading by 19 points. The dish to Freak. Stolen by Bledsoe. Here's Lure. The Mavericks pull it in. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Outside, Felton. To the inside, here's Pachulia, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. And the Mavericks lead by 21.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Passes it to Lure. Chandler is screen to the middle. Warren, good. Warren's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Outside, Felton. There's a screen.
Move the ball and stick it too much.
Knocks it loose. Pachulia the pass to Felton. 6 to shoot. Lets it go. Pachulia dishes to Freak. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Bledsoe outside. Warren sets the pick for Bledsoe. Chandler is screen. Shoots off the screen. No good from Bledsoe.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot.
Outside, Felton. To the left side wing. And here's Anderson from the arc. And it's Lure with the rebound. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Bledsoe kicks to Goodwin. He dishes it to Chandler. He feeds it to Warren. The shot by Bledsoe. Nobody around. Buries the long-range jumper. Bledsoe's got 7 now in this quarter. Mavericks leading by 16. Nowitzki, the pass to Felton. Nowitzki a screen. Kicks to Freak. Just 5 on the clock. There's the bucket. Good.
Assisted, Raymond Felton.
Here's Bledsoe. Goodwin sets a screen for Bledsoe. Here's Lure. Back to Bledsoe. Pachulia with the steal. And here is Felton. Now, Freak. Four on the clock. Back to Anderson. Here's Nowitzki. Bledsoe with the rebound. Suns trail by 18. Pushing it up. Here's Goodwin. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bledsoe's got assist number 11 for him here tonight.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Anderson right side. Three-pointer. Can't get it to go. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Bledsoe with it. Out defended by Freak. And Bledsoe, here we go. Chandler's shot, good.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Felton dishes to Freak. Stolen by Bledsoe. Oh, and here comes Bledsoe all alone. And he gets it to go.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop.
Good group substitution here for Phoenix. Lenz checked in for Chandler. Markieff Morris comes in for John Lure. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for T.J. Warren. And Knight subbed in for Goodwin. And then for Dallas. Powell, he's checked in for Pachulia. Harris comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. And Freak subbed in for Williams. Booker, he's checked in for Phoenix. Parsons against Morris. Dishes to Freak. He kicks to Matthews. Shot clock at 5. There's the pick. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Cannon. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. There's 45 seconds left in the game. Morris a screen. Here's Knight. Powell pulls it in.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
And Parsons gets it to go.
And this is going to be a fantastic result for them. No win on the road comes easy.
Not in the NBA, they don't. And trust me, they're going to take a little extra pleasure in this win, having silenced an entire building of hostile fans.
Harris outside. The floater missed. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan player of the game.
Alright, so I didn't get that much VC because I'm terrible, which is, you know, understandable.
And that clearly
It's about the same I'd get if I were on rookie.
Ernie, that is the definition.
But anyway,
he took them to school tonight in
that's
every
to be
possible way.
expected. I don't know why they always give Dirk Nowitzki blonde hair in the game. I'm fairly certain he has brown hair. Just saying. Just saying. Alright. Click to nav!
Let's take them back.
Yeah. 94.
Alright, I think my controller is charged enough where I can plug it. And now we're gonna try this method I saw on how to get quick and easy VC. VCZ. But hold on.
Trembling. It's way too many it seems. Too many witnesses. Up and down with their visions of what a street is. I call it the seesaw syndrome. Syndrome, maybe you make a mistake, you lose. And this is for the real hip-hop. So would never, ever, ever ask me, am I here to replace Guru? Word, that's how you feel up on this track. Try on that. What you trying to rap now? Yeah, yo Royce. What up, man? We just lamping in the studio, you know, doing our thing. Okay. Bugging out, you know. Right. Little test run. So, I need you to speak with your hands. On the count of three. Everybody now, 1, 2, 3, go! Talk to him. Who stepped up in this rap game and seen acting fool? Me and Preem, both names go together. Lot of frontin' like they ill. Word. I think it's time to move on to the next one.
Quando eu me vi só nesse lugar, eu pensei que preciso sair pra me libertar. Seja com quem for, a minha vida é cantar, nunca no mesmo lugar. Seja sozinho a dois, o resto eu vejo depois. Mas só em pensar que com a sua face, tudo que eu pedisse só você quem me desse. Aí pensando Deus se esse quarto falasse. Mas que pena, já era. Não deixo mais aquela tão bela e singela. E nem dá. Porque seu rosto evangelho é através de alô. Se passou pela favela é porque alguém me falou. Então já que me deixou por aqui, aprendi a viver um pouco sozinho. Mas o que eu posso fazer, fia, se eu gosto da boemia. Essa noite pra mim é dia, mas posso mudar. Mas como isso é questão de tempo, então isso nem tenho muito, nem curto. Fica de canto, eu prefiro sua. Me vi só nesse lugar. Eu pensei que preciso sair pra me libertar. Seja com quem for, a minha vida é cantar, nunca no mesmo lugar. Seja sozinho a dois, o resto eu vejo depois. O resto eu vejo depois, talvez. Pode ser que uma mina firmeza possa trombar no rolê. É isso, deixa comigo, é só seguir o sentido e despertar os picos floridos. Mas não, pera.
When you get on Roblox, tell me what games you won, though. I want Man 16 so bad so I can make me play. Alright, and I need to control it. So I won't have to ask you. Well, honestly, I enjoy playing as your player because I know someone's gonna watch it. Yeah. Because I know someone's gonna watch it. Honestly. Otherwise. Okay, so we're gonna try out this method I saw. This method I saw for getting VC in the game quickly. It's how much do we have right now? 2. We have 2 VC. Alright, so watch this.
We got Blake Griffin and the Clips on deck tonight. Going up against him, you almost just hope you don't end up on a poster. But I've never been one to just get out the way. I'm ready to step up, no matter the consequences. Gotta earn my stripe sometime, you know? Here we go.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of
Live from Los Angeles, we proudly bring you the Clippers at the Staples Center. Passed out for the Clippers, they won that game against the Sacramento Kings. It was a close game. They needed overtime to finish them off.
The fans.
Mavericks trail by 6.
Last season, the Clippers came away with the 3rd seed out west. They were
What a life, eh, freak? 1 minute you're playing 21 and horse on the courts in Harlem, and the next moment you're in the showroom, configuring the...
This guy's gonna yell at me for hanging out with Vic. Look, if you're rich, why would you buy an iPad mini? Why wouldn't you just get the real thing? Or not the real thing. Why wouldn't you just get, like, the full iPad or even an iPad?
Local kid makes good. You know, it kind of reminds me of when I took my tech stock public at the New York Stock Exchange bell, and my mom's friends called her up and said, "Maggie, is that your son on Bloomberg News this morning ringing the bell?" And my mom says, "Yes, sirree, Bob, it was him." That was a great moment, freak.
Oh god, that smile was hideous.
Like a pearl necklace of great moments, all strung together with the finest silk thread of memories. And we have to be very careful how we cultivate those pearls and we thread that necklace.
Does this meeting by any chance have to do with Vic Van Leer?
I grew up in the burbs, freak. I wasn't poor, upper middle class, comfortable. My daddy worked as an accountant for one of the largest insurance firms in the country. Smart with his money. Mom didn't have to work. I went to boarding school. And then my dad died of a heart attack when I was a freshman at MIT. I was a movie geek, wanted to be a civil engineer, but I made my fortune by becoming a hybrid of both those interests. My dad didn't want me to be an accountant. Oh, listen to this. My best friend was a guy named Isidore. Yeah, we called him Izzy. He was one of the smartest human beings I have ever met in my life. I mean, Izzy was taking second-year college calculus courses as a high school sophomore, right? Straight A student, full ride to MIT. Izzy had the world at his fingertips. Trouble found him. He ran with the wrong crowd. And when we got to MIT, consulting firm in Boston, but every weekend he would fly to Vegas. You see, Izzy had a system for counting cards in Vegas that had the big casinos on the strip. Oh, it's stymied. He would come back to MIT with suitcases filled with $200,000 in cold cash.
Word?
Yeah.
So your man Izzy was getting hit off like that?
Like a fat rat in a cheddar cheese factory, freak.
Okay, so what happened to this dude Izzy? Because he's dope.
No, not dope. Dead. After he'd been missing for 3 weeks, the Nevada State Police never found hide nor hair of Isidore. Chip took a hit when he asked me to hang out with him in Vegas, and I said I wouldn't do it because I knew he was on a dark and twisted path in his life. And yes, he was my dude. But no way was I going to throw my life away trying to show my loyalty to a guy who really and truly didn't understand what loyalty was all about.
So this meeting is about Vic.
Correctamente.
Okay, well, sir, Vic isn't Izzy.
And why's that, freak?
Well, for one thing, you and your dead friend Izzy didn't grow up poor. Me and Vic grew up in a neighborhood where we had to look over our shoulder every 2 seconds to make sure nobody was going to walk up on us and rob us.
True. Izzy and I did not grow up in the hood. But we, like you, thankfully grew up in a 2-parent household. But even that wasn't enough for Izzy. He wasn't satisfied. He was always looking for a 5-alarm fire when he already had the warmth and comfort of a loving family. This is not about class warfare, freak. This is about the consequences of making bad choices and risking it all when you feel like you have nothing to lose.
Vic is like a brother to me, sir.
But you shouldn't be Brother Vic's keeper, freak. Would a brother go looking for trouble and put your career and your livelihood at risk by getting into fights at nightclubs and seedy after-hour joints and then scream to the media, "Yeah, it's all good, I'm an FOF, friendo freak. It's all misunderstanding. Y'all be haters, don't hate my game." I don't think a brother would do that to someone they really cared about, but a guy who looked at you like a meal ticket would.
No. See, you don't understand Vic.
Really? I don't understand.
No.
Look, man.
Oh, yeah.
Understanding with the guy in the next VIP booth. His honey started flirting with me. So naturally, I started flirting back. Next thing I know, Captain Cornball's off my grill piece beefing. Next thing he know, he got a 2-piece and a biscuit on his left eye.
But it's all good. I'm a friend of freak.
That ain't know what me. Hey, Captain Cornball's mad because I'm an FOF, friend of freak. Hey, but check this out. You need to train that hottie before you leave the house, though. Yo.
Oh snap. Oh snap. Dude, that face.
What's there to understand?
Right there.
Blind? You know, I just want to know, how much did you pay your lawyers to make all this go away?
Almost $100,000.
Excuse me, son, I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
I said I paid almost $100,000.
Exactly. And if you keep riding shotgun with Vic, you're going to go broke. Quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Look, Vic is my friend, and I grew up with him. How many times I gotta tell you, sir?
Freak, this is not a request. I am not asking you to do this. I am telling you to do this. And the first order of business is that Mr. Vic Van Leer is banned from traveling with you on the road. Vic is banned from the locker room. And Vic is banned from this arena. And if I catch this guy, Vic, in or anywhere near the facilities, Mr. Vic Van Leer will be arrested for trespassing.
Are you serious, sir?
Brother, I'm as serious as cancer. We all know that can be deadly.
You know, when me and Vic were kids, playing summer tournaments at the Dome, we always imagined making it to the pros, right? And after the crowds left, just a street light was on the court, like 11:30, 12 midnight, even 1 in the morning sometimes. We used to practice player introductions, running on the court, giving dab, high-fiving the teammates. Vic, he would act as an announcer. You know, he would introduce me and announce my name on the loudspeaker, and the Jumbotron would flash my image like a little guy dressed in long shorts and a jersey. And now, fresh off his 3-game, 62-point scoring streak. The youngest player to ever do so in NBA history. Frequency vibrations. So me and Vic would sit in those empty bleachers at the Dome and dream like nobody's business. And now I'm living a dream. For real. And in so many ways, Vic was part of that.
Please, listen to me. I mean, I know this guy's your dude from way back.
Look, me and Vic go way back like the front seats of a 67 Cadillac.
That's good. We go way back. Did you say front seats?
Front seats of a 67 Cadillac.
We go way back like the front seats of a 67 Cadillac. Well, do you have any crickets? I'm going to be the hit once again at Herbie Allen's Sun Valley Shindig because my fellow billionaires love it when I walk and talk that talk.
So that almost sounds...
No, let me tell you exactly what it sounds like. I respect, admire, and most importantly, love you as a human being and a role model. But I pay you a lot. And I mean, I pay you a lot of money to play for my team. And I am in this game to win it. And you can't win it with an albatross around your neck like Vic. So Vic is done. History. And here's some more lingo that I picked up from a former megastar who used to play for me several seasons ago. Thought I would never release him until I did. And now he's the sixth man on a struggling team in Venice. And yeah, I'm talking Venice with the canals and the gondolas and Harry's bar, not the street ballers next to the fortune tellers on the beach in Cali. This guy used to tell me when he thought there was a player destroying our team, don't be a hero, cut that zero. And that is what I am telling you about Vic, freak. Don't be a hero, cut that zero. The only thing Vic brings into your life is headache and unwanted and unnecessary negative attention. And it will begin to affect your mindset. And when it affects your mindset, it's going to affect your play. And when it affects your play, it's going to affect my team. And when it affects my team, it's going to affect my money. And if it affects my money, Google Translate will become your new freaking friend. I want that ring, freak, and I want you to help me get that ring. And banners. Banners hanging from the rafters in this arena. So, freak, hear me clearly.
So Mark Cuban is yelling at me to...
G, Vic, gotta go.
No. I'm not gonna skip it. I'm gonna let you guys watch it. Mark Cuban is yelling at me right now to stop being friends with Vic.
That contract you signed contains a morality clause, a very important clause that revolves around your conduct on and off the court, and how it can negatively impact my team. Now, I don't want you to have to learn Italian or Croatian as a second language. And hey, playing pro ball overseas, there's nothing wrong with that. But the arenas are nothing like this, nor will the money be the same. And on top of all of that, this is the U.S. of A., the greatest freaking country
Debatable.
in the world. Ask yourself, is Vic worth all that?
No, stop hanging out with them.
Think long, think wrong.
Tell you about Vic. He has his bad rap. It's not, and I understand some of his judgments might shadow his actual character. He's not that at all. Man, Vic, let me tell you something. We actually, we have love for each other. We're brothers. Blood couldn't make us any closer at all. I I mean, he has so much loyalty to me and to my family. You can see even Cece, you know, has issues with him, but he still loves her. He still loves her.
Whoa. Whoa. I got that VC, yo.
들던 그때보다 조금은 잃었어. 우리는 바보처럼 몸으로 부딪히면서 배웠어. 넘어질 때마다 일어서 다시 고쳤었지. 이력서 눈부신 성공의 신바람. 잠시나마 불어봤던 휘파람. 한 곡도 퇴근하기 전에 그림자처럼 날 따라온 비바람. 시기 질투 기대와 박을 못 이긴 몇 번의 실축. 자만 나탐 속에 던졌던 말로 홈런을 맞는 실투. 다 끝. 난 같았지만 우리 향기를 막지만 하고 외치며 마음을 다잡곤 했었지. 진짜 한치 앞도 안 보이는 가시밭길에서도 절대 유턴 없이 잘 바라느리로 의지하면서 둘이 딱 붙어갔지. 비극 지금 기가 아프지만 지나고 보면 웃음 나오는 희극. 그래서 우린 지금을 참고 살아. 난 미쳤다 생각하면서 keep dreaming. 희망이란 끈 잡고 살아. 이 험한 현실에서 아직 붙잡아두고 싶은 꿈. 넘고 힘든 삶의 능선에서 때론 포기하고 싶은 꿈. 너와 천천히 오래 걷고 싶어 until the end of time. 지금 난 간절히 원해 한 조각의 peace of mind. 이 도시에서 멍 때리는 것조차도 사치. 버릇처럼 내가 나를 착취해. 경추 쪽은 딱딱해지고 이 시계 붙은 각질. 모두 위맑은 땀 대신 날 적시는 건 진땀이네. 잠든 시간에도 문제들이 쌓여 눈 뜨자마자 결정해도 아직 익숙치 않은 타협. 시간을 도마 위에 식재료 썰듯 안 하면 하루는 순서가 뒤섞인 음식처럼 망가져. 지쳐도 경계하네 공허와 허무. 불안감 속에서 상기하네 15년 전 빈 털터리의 여유. 억울해도 납득돼 35년간의 필름이 어쩌면 수치 맞은 삶 건축된 우리의 이름이 길르니 어두워지지 않게 서로를 비판하고 세상을 보는 시선 삐딱하게. 얼굴에 피어난 주름은 당연해 마치 아파친 너 페이스. 평가는 다 끝난 다음에 핵인 인생의 레이스. 이 험한 현실에서 아직 붙잡아두고 싶은 꿈. 넘고 힘든 삶의 능선에서 때론 포기하고 싶은 꿈. 너와 천천히 오래 애 같아 고다니는 건 달라지고 빨라졌지만 결국 가는 댕 같아 질리게 겪어도 사람 사랑 때문에 애 같아 이럴 때 보면 나도 아직 애 같아 살기보단 생존하기 바쁜 정수리는 넓어지고 평소가 작아지는 마음 속에 변화줬으면 해 한 송이의 평화 진흙탕 속에 능선에서 때론 포기하고 싶은 꿈 너와 천천히 오래 걷고 싶어 until the end of time 지금 난 간절히 원해 한 조각의 피자만 change, it's the same old thing. And the game won't change, it's the same old thing. Just the same old. Just the same old. Just the same old thing.
I could probably find something to live stream, but for now I think I could just record.
I'm coming home. New York City, baby. I'll be honest, I'm pretty excited. Mama, Pops, and Cece, yeah, they're gonna be there. Playing in front of them in the NBA uniform for the first time is gonna be a special moment for me. Now, I know all of Harlem's gonna be watching. No pressure, right? It's all good, though. I've been waiting for this my entire life. And I'll be ready.
It's live coverage of the NBA on Monday night. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. We have Doris Burks on the sideline as well. The New York Knicks come into this one after a win against the Bucks in Milwaukee. And just a 2-point win there. They had to fight tooth and nail for it.
All right, and if you look at the numbers, guys, I mean, what jumps out at you is the balance they had offensively.
Very satisfying road.
To go for a different look here. Charlie Villanueva's checked in for Pachulia. Harris comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. Raymond Felton, he's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And Freak subbed in for Darren Williams.
The only color I care about is green. Money. Now, you've certainly made some money so far, Freak, but it's time we make more money. I'm talking movies, TVs, endorsements, even your own brand Jordan sneakers.
I care about the game first, Dom. All that sounds great, but don't you think it's a little too early to be talking about all that?
Too early? LeBron was 12 years old in 6th grade when he was thinking Space Jam. It's never too early to take and make leaps.
I guess.
You guess? This isn't high school. This isn't college. This is the...
Yes, let's sign with Jordan and get a ton of VC.
That's right. Money, dollar bills, y'all. Why do you think they put presidents on them? Because that's what presides over us. I ever tell you guys about the first dollar I ever made?
No, Dom, but you're about to.
Yo, check this out. CC, this is a great story, right? So I'm 7 years old, Queens, New York, 1973. Alonzo, he's got a lemonade stand. So that summer, I'm like, Alonzo, let me help out. Let me make a couple of bucks with you. He's like, all right, Dom, come on. I'll teach you the business. So I'm pouring tons of sugar. I'm squeezing the lemons. I got the lemonade stand all set up. I'm like, yo, I got this, right? So I'm watching during the course of the day. I'm noticing something Alonzo's doing. He's not charging for refills. That summer, I convinced Lonzo no more free refills, and we make $2,000 plus tips.
Wow.
Lonzo's Lemonade is a national brand and publicly traded.
Oh, wow, that's dope.
I'm not here to impress. I'm here to improve and to assist. American Magic Johnson, running point for Team Freak. No.
The only person running point around here will be me.
CC, look at my watch. What do you see?
Not this again. I've seen the movie.
This is diamonds and platinum. Gold, forget about it. Silver, forget about it. This is diamonds and platinum. It's power and speed. Freak, this is what you have. You are on your way to being the biggest thing in the NBA. I'm proposing now that we dominate off the court as well as on.
I can't believe I'm saying this, Freak, but Dom has a point. You've been establishing yourself on the court, and now it's time to take it off the court. Brand Jordan sneakers, I mean, the possibilities are endless.
Listen, Freak, you're going to have to decide the legacy you want to leave. But I'm not some agent from the Yellow Pages. I'm Dom Pagnotti. I'm the man, the myth, the legend, the king, #1. I'm the best. And I'm a shark. And the Pagnotti shark is working for you. And we got to set new goals and bigger goals, okay? I'm talking all-star game. I'm talking dunk contest. When was the last time you saw an NBA great in a dunk contest, huh? I'm talking first team All-NBA, first team All-Defensive team.
What about social media?
Yvette, great idea. Social media. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Let's kick it up a notch. www.freakingandvibing.com. That's right, your own website. I've already set it up for you, and it's running great.
Wait, hold up.
Listen, I'm in negotiations right now on a feature that will allow viewers to watch Freak and only him and his plays during the game.
Yeah, but you set up a website without consulting me?
Yeah.
When did this happen?
Last week.
Uh-oh. Oh, this is going to be epic.
CC, I love you, but I got no time to waste, and you're out there busy doing whatever it is you're doing.
Whatever I'm doing? You know what? I'm really sick and tired of the disrespect. This is Team Freak, not the Dom Pagnotti Italian-American opera.
Cece, calm down, all right? Dom here, he's just trying to take us to the next level.
Look, Ming Ching, I don't even know why you're here when your job is to look good and shut up.
Cece, chill.
No, I'm done chilling. Between your clown agent and your gold-digging girlfriend, I've had enough.
Gold digger? You're the winner of the Lucky Sperm contest, and I'll have you know I am currently starting my own fashion line. I've already got model contracts from Beijing to Milan. Not to mention I graduated top of my class. Summa cum laude.
You mean thank you, Laude?
I don't need a man.
Yeah, they said that too. An E-rated game.
I got my own. Boo.
Okay, well, if that's the case, then why has all your success and fame coincided with your relationship with my brother? I mean, if you're really on top of your game, wouldn't that have happened before y'all even met?
Right? You know what, Cece? You're just jealous. It's okay, though. Why don't you just play the background, yeah? Enjoy the ride.
Y'all both done yet?
May I continue? Now listen, as far as movie properties go, I've already got a script based upon a story of your life, Freak, okay? So guys, check out these possible titles. Freaking and Vibing, Life and Times, Volume 1. The Freak Chronicle, Freak the Fast and Furious, Part 1 does it, and this one's my favorite, Freak, you're gonna love this. He got Pagnotti.
Oh, okay.
You love it,
All
right?
Dom. Yeah, but look, you're the man, but you're not the man. Okay, you work for me. You have to follow my lead. I'm all for your ideas, but in due time. As for now, I want to focus on the court, and we'll discuss some of your ideas at a later date. Understood?
Yo, we're cool in the gang, bro. That's all you gotta say.
All right, good. Thank you. Vet, chill. You cannot let Cece get underneath your skin. But on the same token, you cannot go out of your way to piss her off. I don't have time to be playing peacekeeper between you two.
You know what? We need to talk about this afterwards alone.
Fine. Cece? you need to hold this together. You and I both agreed long ago that Dom was the best agent for me. He has delivered. Are his methods questionable? Is he a shark? Yes and yes. But he is our shark. He's what's best for me, which means he is what's best for all of us. Your job is to bring us balance. Manage the team, sis. We all need to be on the same page.
You're right. But blood is thicker than water.
You know, I ain't trying to hear all that. I'm not here to hold hands. I'm here to win games and achieve greatness on and off the court. But in order for that to happen, I need everybody to be on point. Essentially, get right or get gone. Yeah, I don't have time to be teaching you guys how to work together. It either starts now or I find it elsewhere. Squashed?
Squashed. Zucchini'd.
Mr. Dom Pagnotti. Mr. Diamond and Platinum himself. It's a love-hate relationship.
What do you think about people who see your brother as just a meal ticket?
Well, that's why I'm there. I'm the gatekeeper. Yep. I can smell it from a mile away.
When you take time out for your own personal life, do you have a personal life?
I do.
Where at? I think Freak is your personal life.
You can think whatever you want, mister. But, I have a personal life. Thanks.
Yeah?
Yeah. I think that should end the interview right now. Yeah? It's great meeting you.
Great meeting you. Yeah, you are in a movie directed by him. VC earnings being saved.
Tragedy in, caught me a chain, your salary spent. Just we bring them cavities in, counting money, hourly trend. Let them seem like Olsen twins. Squares, cabinet bins, neck full of gold Olympian. Demons, I'm blowing the check on the gear. Falling some, and hop on the leer. Strap with them poppers in back of the rear. Sock passe, them is here. Woke up early this morning. Mine is telling me money. Paper, moolah. Pockets as fat as a tumor. Millionaire, no rumor. Living my life off a tuna. Want it with me, I deliver the beef. Ribs only enjoying the feast. Pull up a seat, bon appetit. No Louboutins when they're red on your sleeves. Bang, 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 bang.
I come looking for you with Haitians. I stay no good Jamaican. from different races. You get money, they started hating. I woke up in a new Bugatti. 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 I woke up in a new Bugatti.
Photographs of dope boys. It's all they taking. Fingerprints on a Rolls Royce. It's why they hating. Push a button on his broke boys. As detonation, walk the road to riches bare feet. I watch mama struggle, now she living carefree. That's why I hustle for that half a that's 12 G's. I'm trying to bubble every summer a new LP. You gotta love me, I got shooters out the D-League. Signing bone and hit that man, that's from 30 feet. Left in the puddle, fingerprints is on 100 mil. That's what it is, Ricky Rose and Ace Hood. We have a trip, yeah.
I come looking for you a hate.
What you know about this?
I stay no good to me.
We the best. Double M.
100 M's. You get money, they started hating. I woke up in a new Bugatti. 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 I woke up in a new Bugatti.
Check it out. Never knew a friend till I met a foe. Till I met. Never knew pain till I met the game. Never had a real team that could win a ring. Never knew what a friend could do. Never knew I'd be bruised all black and blue. With my back to the wall. Scrap with my dogs. Rap with my dogs. Cat with my dogs. Fly with me in Atlanta. Oakland, Los Angeles. Real homies never turn to run. Even if a youngster don't wanna pull them. Even if a young don't wanna meet the sun. We gon' rap to the death where the roots is from.
Each day's another change. My homies stay the same. Like feeling strange, cause this world's getting so deranged. Each day's another change. My homies stay the same. Like feeling strange, cause this world's
Sorry, folks. I was just checking on something.
Real homies stand and struggle.
Brooklyn Trailblazers, DJ McCollum.
I know you came to hustle with your teeth and clench your knuckles. We didn't come to fight, we came to get you. Rolling with me till we die, that's how homies ride. No need for consternation, gather the congregation. I'm rocking for my nation, to get that spirit raising. To all my cousins and my cliques, family and folks. We got our ride out till we break up all them hundreds folks.
Each day's another change. My homies stay the same. Like feeling strange, cause this world's getting so deranged. Each day's another change. My homies stay the same. Like feeling strange, cause this world's getting so deranged. I'm with my homies, yeah. 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 I'm with my homies, yeah.
Never knew chill till I met with beef. Never knew war till I met with peace. Never knew tie till I came to rest. Got a couple real homies and they all the best. Never knew cause it's hard to watch. Seen a couple of my homies die up on the block. With the vultures fly. And I watch for my life to stop. Hard to see in the cold night. When it's cold at night and my soul in ice. Gotta be when I'm holding tight. And I hold the lights. Get a poltergeist. But real homies never turn their back. My homies facing all these tracks. My homies all rapping mad. We rolling out like Cadillac.
Each day's another change. My homies stay the same. Like feeling strange, cause this world's getting so deranged. Each day's another change. My homies stay the same. Like feeling strange, cause this world's getting so deranged. I'm with my homies, yeah. 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 I'm with my homies, yeah.
Alright. Sorry guys, I'm done. What? It's not. That's a. Oh my god, that's a breakfast place, you idiots.
Hey, boy up on the land till I die, till I die. On the east side till I die, till I die. Rocking that wine and gold till I die, till I die. In the hood I'm good till I die. CLE till I die. Everywhere I gon' putting on, putting on, putting on. Everywhere I gon' putting on, putting on, putting on. Everywhere I gon' putting on, putting on, putting on. Everywhere I gon' putting on, putting on. What you want? Step under the court like 2-3.
And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Swerving in my low. Head on the swivel, you know serving me's a no-no. Clean as a whistle as I pull out in my Rolls Royce. Yellow bone passenger, they see it, they say, oh boy. Tell Kelly, back it up, my call me loco. Therefore, don't make me pull that. Ask you what you laughing at. Represent that mud life. Dirty money, you better get your mud right. We come together.
Alright, Robert Palmer, I'm about to have dinner. And then I'll record Roblox afterwards. Alright, sound good? Alright. Tell me your Roblox name again. I have so many friends I might have forgotten it. Isn't it Robert Bestlowell?
We like the U in the 80s. Back to back, set a track, hit the lick, get it back, get the trick, jump the track. I want my money back, time and time again, while I'm sipping on this. Al Davis said it best, just win, baby, win.
All I do is win, no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get it up. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
I won't bow down to no man. Not even if I need to ride to the next village. Not if I need to cross continents. Nor if I need money. Yeah. Or when I feel lonely. Yeah. Will I ever bow down to no man? Not even if you have a car with a tank full of gas. Not even if you have a ship to cross the seas. Nor if you own a bank full of employees. Or if you lead your own track and put your soul at ease. Will I ever bow down to you? I won't bow down to no man.
Steph Curry and the Warriors next game. I've been looking forward to this for a while now. You know they'll be running and gunning. And Steph's gonna do 2 or 3 things that make you want to stop. Because if we lose focus for even a second, they'll be up 20. So maybe it's up to me to put on a little show of my own.
that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg alongside. And our sideline reporter tonight is Doris Burke. So for the Mavericks, their last game, a win against the Bucks. And they barely squeaked by with that one, edging out by just 1 point.
And in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being.
Why am I guarding Iggy?
And Barea subbed in for Darren Williams. Then for the Warriors, Brandon Rush. He's checked in for Barnes. Iguodala comes in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. Iguodala out there with Livingston. And it's Rush in at the 3, the small forward. 1:02 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Iguodala. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Devin Harris. Mavericks leading by 9. Kicks it to Freak. Iguodala with the steal. Here's Rush. He's covered by Cannon. Tries it from 9. It's blocked. Harris kicks to Parsons. Pachulia inside. Guarded by Green. The lead pushed to double digits. Pachulia's got 6 points.
Already seizing control of this game.
Control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this lead to get even larger.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock, and the wide open shot from Green. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Barea, the pass to Parsons.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as he'd like.
And I know he's got to be upset at himself for shooting so poorly at the line. So I would think he'll be doing everything he can to bring those numbers up.
Both free throws good from Parsons. Just 4 seconds left to play here in the first. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. The Mavericks on top. They lead by 13. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And Dirk Nowitzki steadily climbing the all-time scoring rankings. He talked about the remarkable journey of his long and illustrious career. Dirk has proven himself through the test of time. As tough as it may have been back in his rookie year, he overcame those obstacles to become this elite NBA player, Clark, destined for the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, you know, people now talk about players being a Dirk Nowitzki type. And that's as power forwards in NBA history, for sure.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And a comfortable margin for the Mavericks here, guys.
A lot of tough D being played by them so far. It's been the difference maker.
Greg, no uncontested shots for the most part. That's why they've had success.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for the Mavericks, Parsons and Dirk are in at the forward spots. Freak is out there with Harris, and it's Pachulia in at the 5. And a chance here to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bucks put together a nice one. He ended with 7 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. We could see his role in this offense expand if he puts together more games like this one, guys.
All right, Doris. Well, guys, coming off a performance like that has got to have him supremely confident right now.
No doubt. I guarantee he comes. Into today's game feeling there isn't anything he can't do on the floor right now.
Tell you what, Greg, I think he might be right based on that last game. I'm inclined to agree with him.
And it's time for an injury report.
He said he really bruised his hip out there, and while there's a lot of pain involved, he doesn't see any significant bone or joint damage. We're into the heart of the season now, and that's the last thing this team wanted to hear. That's going to make their winter just a little bit longer, guys.
All right, Doris, really appreciate you finding out how he's doing.
And you know, I know everyone is rooting for him to make a quick and full recovery.
Absolutely. I mean, his teammates want him back out there as much as he wants to be back out there.
Mavericks leading by 9. When you think about Shaun Livingston, you think about the career that might have been an absolute rising star after being taken Clark 4th back in the 2004 draft.
Kevin, he was averaging over 5 assists a game as a teenager, and his shot was improving every year. Then the devastating knee injury. Just great to see him back playing basketball.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy.
For Draymond Green.
Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over.
And three-point field goal percentage. And he's among the top 15 in rebounding. Just a powerful presence in the paint.
And, you know, back to his efficiency from 3. You know, defenses are now trying to deny him the basketball, but really not having any success.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. JaVale McGee's checked in for Pachulia. Matthews comes in for Chandler Parsons. And it's Williams in for Devin Harris. And here we go. Fast break. Barnes has got it. And the shot is good.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Mavericks leading by 9. Here's Cannon. Poked away. Curry with it. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Sacramento.
And it just wasn't about the offense. I mean, he was racking up the steals and taking advantage of some sloppy play by the opponent.
On the wing, Thompson. He's covered by Matthews. Pass to Green. A floater, and it's sent back by Nowitzki.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
It's Williams with the drive. Pass to McGee. 16 feet away. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. McGee's got 6. And look at how the hustle game has been. Going for the Mavericks.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Yeah, another thing they've done well, guys, is getting in the passing lanes. They've been active with their hands, feet have been in good position, and they've come up with a lot of steals. That's making a difference here, too.
And it's Freak missing.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Thompson with it. Matthews covering. Curry dishes to Thompson. Guys, last season, Klay Thompson made his first All-Star trip overall. Clark, his game took a huge leap forward.
Hey, I agree with you, Kevin, and a big reason for that, I think, was his spot-on team.
The Mavericks. Different look here for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut checked in for Festus Ezeli. Rush comes in for Green. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. And it's blocked. 54 seconds left now here in the second. Over to the left wing. They're running. And the shot is good. The Maverick lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Livingston.
And started hot, and he's only gotten harder. And Thompson last season set the record for most points ever in a quarter with 37. Made all 13 shots and 2 free throws and finished the game with 52 points.
And stolen by Barnes. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
Here's Cannon, and the rejection by Iguodala. And now, in transition, here we go. Iguodala.
And the offense.
Alright, so I was doing terrible in that game, so I just simmed it and ended it.
My Christmas and my birthday on the same day. Oh, Dom.
You love him?
I love him.
I love him. Oh, that's sick.
Approved.
Approved.
Done. I'll make the call.
In fact, now that we trust.
That's awesome.
Oh, man.
Hey, I'm gonna have you playing in those in 30 days or less.
Money. Oh, man.
Freaking and vibing. Freaking and vibing.
Freaking and vibing in these, baby.
got Kevin Durant up now. And you know he'll come to play. I love his versatility. That makes shutting him down next to impossible. Coach gave us a full breakdown of what to expect. We watched plenty of film. But sometimes you just got to throw all that out the window and settle things on the court. And I'm ready. Bring it, KD.
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony.
Ready, gentlemen?
This homestand ends here for the Mavericks as they get ready to hit the road. Their last meeting was in Oklahoma City. For the Thunder, Adams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Collison comes in for Serge Ibaka. Waiters, he's checked in for Roberson. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. So the Thunder 5 right now. On the perimeter, it's Waiters and Durant. Nick Collison out there with Steven Adams. And it's Payne in at the point.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
And with the chance, let's take a look now at the numbers for a Freak. He's right around 5 points a night, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And those numbers, solid, not spectacular, and sometimes what you see is what you get.
He certainly knows his role, and he gives you some good minutes. That's really all you can expect from him at this point.
McGee's shot is off. We know Oklahoma City has the stars, the big names, the offensive flair. But, you know, Greg, this team, and you appreciate this, is a very tough defensive group.
Yeah, I think they've matured in that area. In the past, that wasn't always true. But last year, the Thunder really hung their hat on their defense. Top 10 in opponents' field goal percentage.
5 on the clock. Barea off the pick from Cannon. High post try. The shot no good.
The spin freed him up, but he just couldn't follow through with the shot.
Waiters gets a wide open look. Drills the three-pointer. Waiters got himself on the board with 3 there.
You know, when you look at the Thunder and their defense, it starts with the length they have on the perimeter. It also helps to have rim protectors backing them up on any drive.
Pass to Pop from 11 feet away, and the jumper falls for him. Powell's got his first points in this one. The Thunder leading by 7. Let's send it out to Doris Burke, who caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. Doris?
Guys, he reminded me that despite winning their first 2 matchups of the season, they've been fortunate to come out on top against a team that's tremendously disciplined offensively. He said you cannot relax against them. They'll make you pay for those defensive lapses. Kevin will see if they can stay the course and get another win.
Great stuff, Doris. Thanks. It sounds like the most important number for them today is opposing shooting percentage.
As it should be. I mean, this is an opponent that can go through some very hot stretches with the ball. So they've got to do what they can to limit those opportunities.
Yeah, and from what Coach was saying, guys, I mean, he knows that. They should play some suffocating D today if he got his message across.
And a final note on the Thunder defense. A lot of it is a mentality. They have guys that aren't scared to challenge shots, and they're a solid group that knows how to play tough team defense.
2 shots. Roof shots.
That free throw, no good. Always seems the Mavs are able to compete for a title, Clark, but their window might be closing with some of their stars aging, namely Dirk Nowitzki.
You're exactly right, Kevin, because Dirk is the centerpiece of that franchise, has been for over a decade. They made the Rondo trade last year trying for a big finals run, but eventually they'll start to have to build for the future.
Barea with it.
In January 2014 and featured Bradley Walker.
Bryant so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And guys, what a spark plug J.J. Barea has been throughout his career. When he comes in the game, you can feel the lift. We saw a couple games against Houston in the playoffs. Saw it back in 2011 in the championship season for the Mavs.
That's a great point. I mean, he has an energizing effect on his teammates, the fans, and the announcers. I mean, he just brings so much spirit and hustle to the games. Very hard not to root for a guy like that.
And both free throws good. For Barea.
For me, my favorite memory of Barea is outstanding postseason in 2011. The Mavericks had to get through the Lakers and the Heat to win their first championship. And Barea broke down those defenses by screaming to the hoop every chance he got. Actually, he squirted to the hoop.
And the foul called on Freak.
And getting back to Barea's contributions against the Lakers back in 11, Barea led a fourth quarter comeback in game 2 to help the Mavs win. Big swing in that.
Here's Freak. On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. Westbrook the point with Waiters at the 2. Inside, you've got Ibaka and Canner. And it's Roberson in at the small forward position. Pachulia dishes to Freak. Shot clock at 6. That's good. Freak's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Mavs. Oklahoma City leading by 10. It's Westbrook with the drive. Puts it up from 12. Rejected by Nowitzki. Williams against Waiters. Williams kicks to Nowitzki. Here's Waiters. Finish off the break. Waiters got the lead up to 12 now for the Thunder.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Cantor with it. Goes up against Pachulia. A floater. Another shot, and it's laid in by Ibaka. Ibaka's got his second bucket of the night.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Nowitzki sets a screen for Freak from about 19 feet, but they recover it. And that one goes long. The Thunder leading by 14. The finish, and Waiters with the stuff.
Come on now, young fella. Watch out. You might bring that whole basket down on top of you.
I didn't think he was ever going to let go of the rim.
I tell you what, though, you might as well enjoy the moment. Make it last just a little longer.
Williams attacking. Here's Pachulia. The basket is good off the assist from Williams.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Ibaka sets the pick for Westbrook. Here's Cantor. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Cantor's got 6.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Roberson the pass to Ibaka. Here's Waiters. And the Thunder another 3. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Thunder?
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
Just good aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
And we get a moment to check out the team scoring leaders. In third, the Thunder.
You know, it's amazing when you consider how much can change on a team from year to year, but nonetheless, this team has been...
Looking at Dallas, they took that win in their last game against the Minnesota Timberwolves.
How about the athleticism on display defensively in that win?
Yeah, it was reflected in their shot block total, Greg. I mean, they were very disruptive, which I think is a combination of hustle and muscle.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Outside Matthews. 6 on the shot clock. Matthews gets the screen from Cannon. Nowitzki for 3. The shot misses. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And in that game, they did damage in a variety of ways. They were more or less unstoppable offensively.
Showed off all of their weapons and resources at that end of the floor. Really just put on a marvelous show.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
That's the risky run by staying out there as he picks up his third.
The Mavericks will go for a different look here. JaVale McGee's checked in for Nowitzki. Parsons comes in for Wesley Matthews. Devin Harris is checked in for Darren Williams. And Freak subbed in for J.J. Barea. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Collison comes in for Serge Ibaka. Kevin Durant's checked in for Roberson. And it's Payne in for Dion Waiters. Now here's Freak. He's covered by Westbrook. Here's McGee, and it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Really, they've backed off of working it inside. I mean, they haven't gotten it inside as much as they did earlier in the game, and I think they've got to get back to that.
And for JaVale McGee, what was once such a promising career is now, Clark, I think, kind of at a crossroads.
Yeah, you know what? He is capable of being a major rim protector and rebounder, but I think teams are getting a little bit impatient with him because he's just not mature to the point that you would have expected.
No good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
They get the rebound. The kick out to Adams. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. Hits it from three-point range. Westbrook's got 11 here in this quarter alone. Knocked loose. A dominating first half of basketball.
Well, Kevin, it obviously...
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our substitutions here. Dallas has gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Cannon in its shooting guard. JaVale McGee is out there with Powell. Then there's
Yeah, I'm about to end this and eat dinner too, and then we'll play Roblox.
Barea, and it's Matthews in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Here's Barea. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. Westbrook, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. Westbrook's got 25 points.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Timberwolves had a difficult game. He picked up 5 points, but also put up 4 boards. He never seemed to find his rhythm and ended with an abysmal shooting percentage. We'll see if he can bounce back here.
Thank you, Doris. Great job. And you know, even the best players have weak games, guys. And I think we saw that pretty clearly.
Yeah, and the question now becomes, you know, can you bounce back? Will he be able to put that game behind him?
That is the question, Greg, and I'm guessing he can. I'm sure he's discouraged, but he won't dwell on it. He knows how to deal with having an off night.
And he makes good on the way up.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Payne dishes to Westbrook. And the layup's good off the glass. Westbrook's got 29.
His switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
And here's Barea. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Six on the shot clock. There's the dish to McGee. Here's Cannon. Westbrook with the block. And he's able to get it back. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And it's the Thunder with the ball. Now Payne. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Westbrook drives in. JaVale McGee grabs the miss.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
Matthews, no one around him. Waiters grabs the miss. Waiters got 3 rebounds now in this one. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And guys, you talk about players who have that killer instinct. Russell Westbrook is right at the top of that list.
And Russell Westbrook drops them both. And you think, Greg, about Westbrook's killer instincts. You were alluding to that. It's very apparent at times. Players praise, and Clark, I think, fear him for just that characteristic alone.
Well, how about this, Kevin? Kobe Bryant said Westbrook has the same love for competition that he has. Whenever other guards are pulled, Westbrook is their worst matchup.
Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Thunder.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure effort and hustle. Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And, Greg, to be able to take the bump like that and maintain control, that's not easy to do. I know you're kind of a little fella, but I was a big guy when I played, so I know how difficult that is. That was impressive.
I see.
Boy, a perfect half at the free throw line for them. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
And, Clark, those free throws need to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
That's good.
You know, a huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
And who could forget the tear that Westbrook went on last season? I mean, after the All-Star break, it was just triple-double after triple-double for him.
Matthews goes in. Rejected by Collison.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Dallas shooting, not looking too good out there in the second half, right around 32%. Harris, right side. Shot clock at 5. Here's Matthews, plenty of space. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. Here's Cannon. From 8 feet away, he drops it in. Freak's got his third basket of the night right there.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Westbrook kicks to Collison. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 8th assist here tonight.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end. Well, one more, and that's it. He'll be DQ'd, disqualified. He's got to be able to defend without picking up that last disqualifying foul.
Free throw, good Waiters.
They didn't shoot it well from the line in the first half, but they've turned it around here, and it's helped them secure the lead. I mean, free throw shooting is important when you're trying to pad a lead.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Durant's checked in.
And guys, Dion Waiters is a man who has never met a shot he didn't like. Despite shooting less than 40% from the field last season, he just kept on shooting. Now, every once in a while, he'd get hot and it would look good. But when he's off, which was most of the time, it didn't look very good. He's got to improve shot selection and shot discipline.
4 on 3 as they bring it up. He feeds it to Durant. And he drops it in from the low post. Durant's got 16 points.
And you can see the difference with their ability to win with their speed, guys.
Boy, I love the pace and flow that their open court offense has been played with. I mean, it's been humming quietly, but very.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. And Oklahoma City looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Durant and Collison at the 3 and the 4. DJ Augustine out there with Anthony Morrow. And it's McGarry in at the 5. Collison with the screen for Durant. And there's the pass to Collison. He used that pick to get in close. Collison's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Oklahoma City. Now here's Freak. Defense is right there. Pass to Pachulia. Freak dishes to Pachulia. Shot clock at 6. Harris passes to Villanueva. That's good.
Boy, that was a pretty assist by Harris.
Oklahoma City shooting 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. Collison with the screen for Augustine. And there's another one for the Thunder.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
There's the screen. And it's Harris off the drive. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but well, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Kyle Singler's checked in for Oklahoma City. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Harris outside. Here's Pachulia and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And Zaza Pachulia, for my money, has been one of the toughest players in the league. He's got a boxer's mentality. Even his face looks a little bit like a boxer's. He doesn't have the quick twitch muscles of some guys, but his power and effort consistently stand out.
Talking about Zaza's toughness, it's one of the reasons he has such a high rebounds per minute average over his career. And defending on the blocks, he's almost unmovable.
He really, you know what, Coach Kidd loves Zaza. Even started him over John Henson by the end of the season. I mean, he's always willing to trade body blows down low and certainly wins his fair share of those battles.
And that one's good. McGarry
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Here's Freak. They set the pick. Down low. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket.
Dale McGee's checked in for Dallas. Freak comes in for Devin Harris. For the Thunder, Durant kicks to Ibaka. Dishes it to Westbrook. Here's Cantor. And the rebound goes to Villanueva.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Now here's Freak. And Anderson has it in the corner. Passes to Cannon. 6 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's McGee. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, he's building a house with those bricks. I mean, one reason is he keeps trying to force it up when he's defended well. Move the ball. Share the sugar.
Shots good by Ibaka.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Villanueva with a screen on Westbrook. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Remember, for a long time, flopping was like the #1 concern in the NBA. I mean, it's...
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they...
Kevin, what was the key in...
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Russell Westbrook. He simply had a dominant third quarter, and it quickly became apparent he wanted to exert his... And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.
As I was saying, got a real big problem, all this kitty stuff. The evil twins, CC and Dom, got you doing Vet, what was that word he was using?
Rebrand?
No. Recalibrate. All this stuff they got you doing.
After this, I'm gonna end the stream and go upstairs.
The streets is watching.
You know, the only reason I'm bad is because A, it's on Hall of Fame, I gotta get used to that, and B, I should not skip it, and C, I need to upgrade more, get more VC, upgrade my play. I think last time I got that 82.
He wants you to rob a bodega. I'm sorry.
Got to 8.
Look, man, I'm not talking about some focus group, alright? I'm talking about the hood. They don't trust you no more. They see you coming to the arenas wearing them tight pants.
I never played it ever again.
Your high water ankles be showing. Your pants is just so tight, man. Your ankles be choking. Air it out some. People don't see themselves in you anymore. Look at me. People don't recognize themselves in who you are. Okay, you want to recalibrate? Fine, B. Go ahead. Recalibrate back to Harlem. Remind these fools where you from. Represent. You know what I'm saying? Like, where's that Jesus piece you used to rock? Now that Shuttlesworth.
With them fake chains we used to wear.
Yo, but that's my point. Yo, let me get you some nice jewels, huh? Make it flossy. Get you a new whip, something that the hood will love. Let's remind these fools that you the Harlem Renaissance up in this piece. Get a club, I don't know, something. Just Throw your weight around, man.
I mean, at least get me some, too.
Yeah, and get some nice free vet, too.
Nah, but for real, in all seriousness. You think it's that bad?
Yo. Cats be laughing at your corner commercials, B.
Come on.
But that's what I'm saying. Yo, we could change all that. Hey, now, I know CC's your manager and all, but everywhere she leads, you can't always follow. Now, I'm not trying to catch no charge, but CC got people out here laughing at you, fam. Now, just let me take care of everything. You the CEO, I'm the CFO, Chief Flossing Officer. You hit me with that bread, and I got you.
CC.
How y'all doing?
CC?
Freak, can I talk to you for a second?
Yeah, what up?
In private?
CC, go ahead.
Okay, well, I thought we were supposed to be having a private meeting today to discuss business.
CC, what you think we're doing?
Am I talking to you? You know what? Y'all ain't talking business. Y'all talking nonsense.
We were actually discussing the questionable nature of the promotional strategy that you and Dom have employed on Freak's behalf. Now, it doesn't necessarily resonate with his core fan base, primarily due to the fact that it negates the legitimacy of his personal background and history in favor of reaching a larger, primarily more disinterested demographic that would prefer
Translation. CC, you're doing a bad job of showing, representing Harlem through
4 times 25.
Freak.
100.
Oh, so now you know your times tables. Yvette, occasionally proving that you're articulate doesn't mean you have business acumen. Beyond, of course, your clear mastery of basic arithmetic, we all know you can add up how much Freak makes.
Okay, Cece, that's enough.
No, you know what, Cece? You're absolutely
Anywho,
right.
Freak,
And speaking of basic arithmetic, how much of Freak's money do you take?
Okay, what did I just say about
A
Team
what?
Freak?
A manager?
What did I
Is that
just
what you
say
know?
about
No,
Team
the
Freak?
only members of Team
Good.
Freak in here are me and you.
Oh, you know what, Cece? This isn't the womb, okay? It's not just you and Freak.
Speaking of, how's that going for you?
Hey, come on.
Oh!
Don't let her talk.
Ooh.
This
You
is
can check
way
her
too
now.
cold and I ain't even
Check
talking
her
about
now.
the
Yeah. I'll join you.
I'm with Vic.
I would just love to hear what you all were just discussing. Better yet, let me guess.
Just gonna imitate Vic.
Hey, yo, I'm saying, dude, what you need to do is hit up these parties. Yeah, you need to show these fools how you still have mad love for the hood. Get you some flossy jewels. Make sure every time they see you, it's in the new whip. Better yet, let's get us a dealership or a club or something. Never mind that house you promised your twin sister you promised you get for your parents who are still in the projects where you left them.
Yo, that's not fair. I ain't leaving my ass.
Hey,
and you know I'll never leave my parents in projects.
Fam, I'll take care of everything. All you gotta do is break me off.
Yo, Cece's getting a little selfish.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Wow. You know what, Cece? I don't know what's going on with you tonight, but I think it's best you go home. We will continue our meeting here.
You asking me to leave?
Yes.
Hey, yo, Freak. It's all good, man. As a matter of fact, CC, I know you don't like me. You never have. I don't know what I ever did to you. But at this point, does it really matter anymore? Look, I just want you to know that I'm really sorry. But whatever it was, I can honestly say it was not intentional. Right? Hey, Freak. Think about what I said earlier, man. I ain't trying to catch no charge. Bet, you ready?
Where's Yvette and Vic going? Oh, this is a private meeting.
Cece, you know I love you more than life itself.
Then how come you always put them before me? I don't put anyone above you, not even myself.
You sure about that, Cece? What would you just call all this? I mean, you come in here blowing up my spot and you insult my brother?
He's not our brother.
You disrespect my woman.
He's trying to protect you.
From who? From the likes of you? But you don't think I realize that I have vultures and blood-sucking leeches in my life? Don't think I realize that you're one of them?
bloodsucker?
Yeah, but you know what? That's what I think the problem is. It's because you realize you're no better than them and you're ashamed. But in fact, you're worse because we share the same blood. And just because they don't have the same blood running through their veins as us, doesn't mean that they don't love me. Yeah, their love might be flawed, but it's true. What you need to understand is I don't need you to protect me anymore. I don't mind the people closest to me leeching off me. Yes, you do leech off me, and I leech off you too. You love business and you love me. I use that. Vic? Vic? You know he don't mind running these streets. He's my connection to things I don't want to deal with anymore, so I let him do him. I take care of him, and in return, he looks out for me in places you know you can. And as much as you don't want to hear this, Yvette, she is the eye of the storm in my life right now. She is my only calm. She's my peace.
Why does Yvette and Cece hate each other so much?
I just don't call it that, Cece.
Extreme jealousy.
I caught what you do caring for me. Forgive yourself and forgive them for using the resources at their disposal to get what they need. And what you need to learn to do is just trust me. Okay, I've always had a good judge of character, even before I was born. Remember? Because I chose to come in this world with you. That's right. It was me and you in the womb just kicking it. Right? Right?
I was born first.
I was born first.
And you were.
Uh-oh.
Swish.
Dude, his teeth look so weird. Keeping it 100.
Some people say you just a hanger on, that you're a leech. Why is that the word?
Because people just don't know,
They be hating.
They be
Spike
hating.
Lee and
They
Peck.
hating on my game. They hating on our friendship. See, FOF, friend of freak. See, nobody got that like I do. And everybody else wants that. Who doesn't? But that's my boy. I'm in that spot. That is my lane, and everybody else just got to make way for that, you know?
That's him, but who are you?
Nah, man, I got my own life, you know? People think I'm just sitting back and riding on him, but that's not the case, yo. I got dreams. I got dreams, yo. See, my boy knows, right? There's two ways that I could do this. I could do it a legit way, or I could do it the crooked way. And I'm really, really, really trying not to do it the crooked way, but Freak can't help me do that.
He could put you on?
Maybe. You got to do what you got to do when you need to do it to get ahead. And that's what I do, and I'm just really good at it. What can I say? I get by, day by day, step by step.
Alright, folks, that's my cue to end this, because I really have to eat. VC earning.
I don't think you want to get rich. You don't really want it. You ain't really trying to get rich. Nah, you don't really want it. Now you don't want that late night gas with no break, like crash in the daylight. off that blood, sweat, tears, and a bunk bed. Peers know they upset. That Lambo in your gate. Nah, you can't take a loss like that. Off that. Wasn't really forced to shop at Ross like that. Don't know how it feel to can't afford like that. Off that. Right back, had to get it out the mud. We took it. Now they tell me do it for the love. Gotta do it just because. Got this ballin' in my blood. Think I came this far to shoot dubs. I don't think you trying to get rich. You don't want it. You ain't really trying to get rich. You don't want it. I don't think you want. Now you ain't got what it takes to do it like me. Get your head up in the game or you can sightsee. Waiting for a handout, this ain't that right league. Spend so much time out here ballin', it's my wifey. These are what I live, I breathe, I sleep, my dreams are lavish. Went from check to check to check the balance. I press, I bet you flop, you all theatric. I'm mostly savage, gambling, take advantage. I'm here to ball while you call off work. When that top jump back, what I call off vert. Before I hit my context, check my call off first. See if I can make a play to get it all off merge. Woo! Let an animal loose. My separation off finesse, I'm just preparing to shoot. Or I can put you on some skates, breaking ankles and news, saying this is what they pay me to do. I don't think you trying to get rich. You don't want it. You ain't really trying to get rich.
But I gotta go.